What's up guys, Jacob Gago here. So this is gonna be a video I was not expecting to make. For my last video, I was very uncertain on whether I wanted to place my order on the Model 3 Performance. I'm a white interior guy. Unfortunately, in order for me to get the $7,500 credit, I had to get a black interior. With the white interior, if I was to do that on the Performance, it would force me to do the stealth gray. Literally, my last few cars were all white. Sure, I could get it wrapped, but then that's me paying $5,000 for PPF wrap. Sure, there's vinyl for $3,000, but vinyl is not really advisable in my opinion. That's just for me. I'm sure you guys probably know somebody who could make it cheaper, but vinyl for me is just not it. Like if you scratch it, you scratch it, and that's basically it. Whereas with PPF, scratches are more forgivable, and you could just get away with more things. And so that means I'm going to go for PPF, which is $5,000 to $10K. And I don't want to spend that money. But when I saw the Performance in person and I got to sit in it, I'm not going to say that I fell in love with it, but I was like, wow, I got to be in this. All my friends are probably pissed at me right now. I kept calling everyone, asking them for their opinion. Like I just needed to know what people do. Would they go white interior? Would they go black interior? I even took this to Reddit, and you know, some people were saying it's a no-brainer. Just go for the Performance, just to get their opinions. Not to say that I was gonna sway depending on what people say, but I just wanted to hear what people would say. And they all had the same complaints. It's hard to maintain white, blah, blah, blah. But not to forget, my last two cars were white exterior, and then my last Tesla was a white interior, and I did well. Like I literally know how to clean it and keep it clean. However, there were some cons. Like if somebody had new jeans, I had to ask them, hey, are those new jeans? Like be careful when you're sitting down in my car, or if they spill something, then, or if my niece is with me and she's over here jumping on my seats, it actually is something to watch for. It's very doable. It's not, shouldn't be discouraging. It's very doable. I don't care what anybody says. You could spray anything on it, it's clean. But it's just the maintenance of knowing that you gotta be cleaning it every time. Maybe I was talking myself out of it. Considering that I wanted to keep this car for a long time, at least minimum 5 years, you know, it was very hard for me to decide on whether I wanted to do this or not. But I would say, so obviously the seats now have ventilation. And so there's a bunch of holes on them. And I feel like the holes are more obvious on the white seats. Whereas with the black seat, it kind of blends in. It's still there, but it kind of blends in. And I think that was one of my turnoffs with the white. Also, as opposed to the prior model, the white interior on the dashboard leading to the door panels, it wasn't very like too much. I feel like now the whole door panel is basically white on the top part. Whereas in the prior models, it was very subtle. And I think I enjoyed that. Not to say that this current one is bad, because I honestly did fall in love with it. In fact, I placed my order January 10th for my Tesla, and today it's April 26th, and it was literally on my way to go change my configuration to the Performance. I ended up getting the VIN for my long range, white on white, in California. I probably would have been one of the first few to get this in Southern California, because nobody has this configuration. Literally, I got the VIN and they just needed me to confirm everything and go pick it up. I was obviously super excited, but also disappointed like at how long it took. Since January, I've had my delivery date moved 9 times, and I've made videos about this, which you could check out here. Lastly, honestly, and this kind of pissed me off, on the way to the Tesla store to go change my configuration, they increased the price. Literally the price went up by $1,000. So the good news is it's still cheaper than the current model long range. But what kind of does suck is I did get my long range cheaper than the current long range prices. I think I got it for $2,750 cheaper. But also the good news, the flip side of that is even with the increase, I think now it's a $500 difference. And that $500 difference is actually with the Performance, meaning I'm still saving going with the Performance. So knowing all that, honestly, so because I am gonna own this car, I'd rather just get the black interior, have a little less maintenance, and also a higher resale value because it's the Performance model. I think it's a good decision considering that this time I'm buying it. So what I decided to do is, because I love the white interior, I'm just going to go ahead and, you know, just do some internal things in there to make it white, maybe the dashboard in the front and some things on the door. I'm gonna just take the car and run with it. Whether I regret later, well, no, I don't think I will. The range was a big deal for me as well. I do appreciate range. So like 296 as opposed to 341, but we know there is battery degradation. But if you do the 80% math, it's really just 36 miles, right? And 36 miles, make or break? No, it's not, you know? So I get a better car. I do lose out on my white interior, if I may say, but literally I get the bespoke performance design, the all-wheel drive performance unit, sport seats, adaptive suspension, 20-inch wheels, which I heard, I don't know if this is true. If you know if this is true, please, please, please comment in the comments below. But if I change the wheels to like a 18 or 19, I actually get range back. I don't know how much range back. Somebody told me that I could get range closer back to the long range. I don't know how true that is, but if that is true, please confirm that for me down there. And I get track mode, and I'm actually going to be using this. Like, I have taken my non-qualified cars on tracks before, and I could only imagine with a car that definitely now would fit on the track. So I made the change and I'm excited, and it's not confirmed yet. They put in the request. As I understand, I should not be pushed back. I will still be prioritized over everyone else since mine was January 10th. So I don't know how true that is, but I am looking forward and I'm excited. And when the car gets here, you know this YouTube channel is gonna get flooded. So make sure you hit that like button so you guys don't miss out on that. And with that being said, if you did order this car, let me know in the comments below. If you got the long range, let me know in the comments below. You got the regular standard, also let me know in the comments below. You got the old one, you're not upgrading, let me know in the comments below. You don't care about anything in life, comment below. Whatever you want to do, just comment. Just don't talk smack, because I'm gonna report you and we're gonna fight and I'm gonna find you. Okay, that was a little freaky, but hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one.